Perfect.
Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Scrimmage here, and today we're gonna be watching scary videos that will scare the heck out of you. I hope you guys and girls enjoy today's video. If you do, please like and subscribe. Also, click the little bell icon so you guys can get a notification on when I upload. I love y'all, and let's get right fucking into it. Yes, sir.
Hunter Mathis lives in a historic home in Memphis, Tennessee that was built in 1859. The house sits across from a forensic center where actual autopsies are often performed. One night when Hunter is home alone,
That's kind of cucked, no?
someone wearing a hat just standing on his front porch. And this is when
I think
things
we've
start
seen
to get
this.
really creepy.
Yeah, I think we've seen this one already, boys and girls.
What in the actual hell? There's literally...
Now, Hunter says that he opened the door because, unfortunately, having strangers standing on his doorstep is a common problem, but it's usually easily solved.
We live in downtown Memphis, which means we're used to having a homeless population. Usually when it rains, we will have homeless people walk up on the porch, and it is sad, but we do have to ask them to leave because we're on a private property. Every time I have had to ask a homeless person to get off the porch, they've always been kind, sweet, or just listened. They're just like you and me. They're just in much rougher circumstances. I was perplexed in the video because I didn't pay attention to the light passing through the shadow. I was like, it's not raining. Why is someone on my front porch? I get that to a lot of you.
But yeah, also, do not smoke, everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's bad for you. But yeah, I just want to say that real quick. I do not condone smoking or anything like that to anybody, cause it'll fuck you up. But yeah, let's get right back into the shit.
In your everyday lives, that's not a good call. And probably moving forward, I won't do that. But I've been in that situation multiple times, and I just didn't think anything about it.
Now, Hunter has even tried to debunk his own video to figure out exactly what he could have saw at his door that night, but it still just doesn't make sense.
The front of our house where somebody would be. For them to run, where would they have to hide? It goes straight out, guts out. This way, another commercial building, it juts out. They would also have to jump down into this drop of a fence and go that way.
Hunter says that he has lived in the house for 2 years, but he has never experienced anything like this.
That's on some creepy shit, bro.
Did he see at his door?
I would not fucking go outside and shit.
A woman is recording a video with her daughter to show off her new blue LED pool lights. But when she reviews her clip, she notices that she accidentally caught something.
Nice fire hazard, buddies, and also and also you're gonna get electrocuted, gangos. Nah, I'm joking, bro. If you don't set those shits up right, bro, you might get fucking cooked for sure.
That is downright creepy.
What the fuck?
Some odd translucent figure seems to eerily float around the edge of the pool, passing right through the woman's daughter. So are these figures just a trick of the light? Or did these people capture real evidence of the supernatural?
That shit's kind of cooked, no?
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Jose Gonzalez sent me this strange footage that was captured just outside an apartment complex in Southern California. Jose says that the footage was caught by a family friend on a door cam just outside her apartment. It shows something that is truly bizarre.
Oh shit, the little figure in the bottom, y'all saw that? At the bottom of the stairs?
Some little figure that seems to be walking on 2 legs moves under the stairs. Then, as a woman passes by, it seems to press itself up against the wall to avoid her attention. Then, the little figure quickly crawls between the steps and disappears out of sight. Weirdly, whatever this is almost looks like it's dressed in a tiny little robe. Now, Jose believes that the security cam caught a duende, a mischievous creature from Spanish and Latin America.
They're not mischievous. If you don't fuck with them, they won't fuck with you, bro. I've heard about stories like that. The duendes and shit. If you don't fuck with them, like for example, some duendes have like chains and shit, gold on. And if you take them shits away, they're gonna come back and they're gonna fuck you up, bro. And they're gonna take the chain back too. They either kill your ass or like fucking hurt you to the point that you can't like feel anything type shit. And they'll take the chain back. I mean, I've just heard stories in Mexico, so when I was over there, when I was on the trip over there, I heard like stories and shit. They're usually like in forests and shit, where like there's wooded areas and like waterfalls and shit. The motherfuckers are there, bro. In Mexico, that's what I've heard.
Folklore that is said to be similar to a gnome or leprechaun.
But
let me know.
They
what
don't fuck with you if
is.
you don't fuck with them.
Through the eyes of a child. A young woman named Kyla says that she once saw a ghost when she was only 3 years old. Her aunt is filming her at the table when suddenly this happens.
Look, the apple. Don't come in here. Okay, stay in there. Stay in there in the library. Don't come in here. Okay? I won't get you anymore. I'm not gonna get.
Who you talking to?
I don't like that.
Who you talking to?
No.
I want to see him. It's crazy. Who are you seeing?
I don't like that one.
Well, who? You don't like who? What, baby? Like what?
Okay, guys.
It's now 15 years later and Kyla is 18. She says she has very little memory of this specific incident.
So basically, me and my aunt, I was at my aunt's house. My grandma lived down the street, and I guess my mom was at work. We were just eating potato soup, and I guess I saw something or someone on the stairs, and I was like, don't you come in here. And they just kept getting closer to me, and you could see that I'm looking that way. And I'm just like, you know, because it's coming at me, and I'm like, get away.
Who you talking to?
I don't like that.
Now we go to Wichita, Kansas, where Nuke's Top 5 viewer Dallas Clark says that she's worried that her home might be haunted after her Ring camera captures a very strange conversation. You see, her young son seems to be having an argument with someone.
Yo, am I
Problem
bugging?
is,
Y'all see the?
he's in his room, all alone.
Won't talk.
Edited for time. Original is cut uncut.
Wait, Ghostman. Ghostman. Ghostman, you say yes. Your eyes stupid. You don't like you anywhere. Yeah.
Yo, what the
You want to talk
freak?
to me, Ghost? Uh-huh. You are in shock. You want to talk, Ghost? You want to talk to me?
I'll fuck you up. It's crazy, bro.
I'm gonna beat you up. Cause if you don't be quiet now, I'll go. Go.
The toddler seems to be speaking to an invisible entity that he has named, quote, Ghostman. The boy even goes so far as to threaten to beat up Ghostman.
I'm gonna beat you up. Cause
That kid got some balls, bro.
quiet.
That's crazy, bro.
The little boy
At that age, bro, I'll be fucking freaking the fuck out, bro.
even yells for the ghost to leave.
Like, no shot, bro.
Go. Go.
Dallas says that her son still speaks to, quote, Ghostman, and that she has captured other spooky disturbances all around her home.
Go.
Oh, what the freak?
Another family in Houston, Texas has a similar strange experience with their 1-year-old daughter. One evening, Tiffany Matthews notices that her little girl is looking at something in their kitchen. And that's when things get really weird.
Y'all, I don't know who she playing with, but it's an invisible person, and they're tickling her. Stop.
Who playing with you, baby?
And I pray so much, it can't be no bad spirit in here. 'Cause I pray so much over this house.
Hey. You playing with your granny? You playing with your granny? You playing with your granny?
She is really interacting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Y'all see that, bro? She said to come here, bro.
Little 1-year-old Trinity can be seen happily reacting to something her family just can't see. The child's mother believes that whatever this is can't be anything malicious. She thinks that her daughter is probably playing with the loving spirit of her grandmother. So do you think this is all just a child's overactive imagination? Or just what are these young children seeing?
There's no shot.
You decide. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email Nukes Top 5. There are a lot of fake. Named Alex is exploring a haunted house where he hears a rumbling noise coming from a nearby wardrobe.
Oh no, you gotta get the fuck up out of there, bro. Ooh, what the fuck?
The mirror on the wardrobe burst outward, sending sharp shards of glass flying towards Alex, barely missing him. But there's something even weirder here. Because, did you see it? Some bizarre shadow figure comes flying right out of the mirror and darts across the room so fast that Alex doesn't even notice. He checks the inside of the wardrobe, but there's nothing there. Mark.
After that happened with the fucking glass exploding out of the fucking thing, bro, wouldn't you be fucking skeptical and go fucking in front of it and film it? Oh no, bro. Your survival instincts negative 1000 IQ, bro.
Sebastian is staying at the infamous Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. The Stanley Hotel is said to be one of the most haunted hotels in North America.
But I filmed that shit from like an angle, bro, from a distance, bro, and I don't give a fuck what the viewers say, bro. Oh, you should have gone closer to the fucking wardrobe.
And is most famously
bro.
known as the inspiration for the Stephen King book and subsequent movie, The Shining. Turns out that the hotel does live up to its spooky reputation. As Mark is filming the outside of the hotel late one night, he captures this.
Oh, there's somebody in the window. Oh my god, that's sick.
I'm not kidding, I just saw someone move in that window.
Look in this window right here. Shh, you hear that?
A dark figure seems to peek out of one of the hotel's upper windows. But what's especially creepy is that this room is closed and locked off, inaccessible to the public.
This is the room where I saw something. There's no one there.
Even the hotel staff can't explain Mark's strange, ghostly capture, as no member of the staff patrols that room, and it's not open to hotel guests.
Really creepy though.
Isn't that creepy?
I'm glad you caught that though.
Me too.
You should show the tours.
Okay, I'll show the tours downstairs. Okay. I confirmed with the staff that no one was in there. They don't do patrols inside of that room. And most certainly not at 2:30 a.m.
I want to let you know that I was on live the entire night that night. So there are at least 1,000 people who saw the events of the footage you just saw play out in real time. It's a locked whiskey bar that is only open for private events. And as soon as I saw Mr. Shadowman show his ass, I ran up to the door of that room that is on that little patio that you can see in the video, shined a flashlight in and showed that there was no one in there.
So just who or what did Mark see?
That motherfucker say, hello.
Let me know what you think. This next clip was sent to me by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Zach S. He says that just after midnight, he and his friend Brandon were exploring a tunnel in Shinks Ferry, Pennsylvania, that locals claim is extremely haunted. As the guys look around, something happens that chills them to their core.
This is how you die in a fucking horror movie, gang. Let me get a water real quick. Yep. I'm not feeling too good today, guys. So, yeah, but as always, stay fucking hydrated, bruh. Cause it's the best thing for you guys. But yeah, I'm not feeling too good. But yeah, let's enjoy the rest of the video type shit.
It sounds like boots, like wet boots walking up here.
Well, I heard that too, but did you hear the like, low, like...
Yeah!
It's like a male...
Yeah, that's what I was describing as a growl.
It's like a male grunting.
Saying what the
The two guys hear what sounds like a person moving in the tunnel,
like a
which kind of freaks them out. But as they go to check it out, they hear what almost sounds like a loud wailing moan from somewhere very close by. This sends the guys screaming back to their car in absolute terror.
Saying what the
So did Zach and Brandon hear a ghost tromping around and whooping it up? Well, you decide. Caught on camera. Now, I don't usually feature scary photos on the channel because they're just too easy to fake. But I found these pictures especially interesting just because they're so strange and seem much harder to manipulate. Now, first up, some women were on a girls' trip to celebrate one of the women's birthdays. There were no husbands or boyfriends and no children in attendance. So one of the women snapped a live photo on her iPhone and captured this.
Captured what?
Did you see it? On the right side of the picture, a small boy who seems to be absolutely colorless appears over the women's shoulders. Now, if you don't know, an iPhone live photo captures a few frames before the photo and a few frames after. And if you look closely, this little pale gray boy actually seems to be moving. The women say that they have no idea who this boy could be, as there were absolutely no children around anywhere. Next up, a young woman named Tegan is taking children around.
Wait, they're all moms? The one with the red on? Oh, yes.
Around anywhere.
Relax.
Next up, a young woman named Tegan is taking a picture with her boyfriend. But later when she prints the photo out, she notices something very odd in the background. A very tall, thin man with indistinct features and hollow eyes can be seen watching them. The couple claims that the strange man with seemingly extra long limbs was not there when they took the picture. Destination unknown.
That motherfucker looked crazy,
about a different kind
bro.
of scare, one that you might not take seriously, but maybe you should. Back in 2003, the movie Final Destination 2 was released, and it featured this classic horror scene involving a log truck.
Oh, nah, that scene is insane, bro.
Now, this movie scene became so iconic that when the new Final Destination movie was released earlier this year, the movie studio actually put ads on log trucks. Now, the Final Destination 2 log truck scene pretty much influenced the driving habits of a whole generation.
And this is what Final Destination did to the millennials. Look.
Nobody's
Not
behind that
one
truck.
car in the
Not
lane.
one car in the lane. Fuck you.
But some people didn't see Final Destination 2, or maybe they just didn't take it seriously.
This guy has never watched Final Destination 2 because why are we following this jam?
Tori, every single millennial is terrified, and you have, oh my gosh, we're cruising behind the lumber truck.
They have to strap those down.
Oh, I bet they said that in the movie too.
But here's what makes the Final Destination log truck scene especially creepy, because sometimes it actually happens.
Arriving behind the Final Destination truck, keeping our distance. For some reason, they're gonna lose it. Swear to God, they're gonna lose the log. Happening! It's happening! It's happening! Oh my God, I have my camera out. Oh my God!
And if you're saying, yeah, well, that's not like the movie, the log just fell off the side, even though the driver weirdly just kept going. But no, as I said before, this has actually happened.
Oh,
This crazy, boy.
So, is it scary or just a public service message? Either way, just do not drive behind the log truck.
Fuck no.
Thank you. The devil down below. A guy named Kyle Anthony says that lately.
I remember my dad said, you know why I don't drive next to them log trucks? You said, you know why, boy? And I said, nah, why? Because us N-words, he said. He said, us N-words don't like fuck with that Final Destination shit, you know what I'm saying, son? What the fuck? I started laughing. I said, no shot, you're scared of that shit. But fuck yeah, I'm scared of that shit, toss it. Nah, I was like, what the fuck?
He has been hearing strange sounds around his house. Oddly enough, he says that the sounds are coming from beneath his house, in the house's crawl space. He sets up a camera down there to see what's going on. What he captures makes his blood run cold.
I just saw the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Watch this.
Kyle's camera captures what looks like a person or something hiding in the tiny crawl space underneath his house. Thinking it might be some strange person actually living underneath his home, he goes into his house's crawl space to check it out.
No.
I can't sleep.
Move, motherfucker, just get out.
There's a security camera. I don't know what I saw. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know what this tarp is. Whether or not there's anything underneath it. I don't see anything. I don't see any signs of life. I don't see any signs of afterlife. I'm gonna get the heck out of here.
Kyle investigates and even crawls his way into the space underneath his house. But there's just no one there. So what do you think
that's fucking
this
creepy,
is?
bro.
Let me know.
No, and then that motherfucker's looking around too. He's like
sensing something bad.
And shit,
A guy named
like,
Nick
come
takes
on,
care
bro.
of his elderly grandmother who has dementia. One night while his grandmother is having an episode, weird things start to happen around.
My father's dad had dementia, bro, and it was sad, bro. That shit, it broke my fucking heart, bro. And then when he passed too, bro. You know, it's crazy. I got a call from him, and he said goodbye. But at that time, I was little, bro. You know, I was a kid and shit. And I was like, I told my mom, and she said, "Oh, he called to say goodbye, I guess." And I said, "What? Why do you say that?" And she said, he passed away. I said, that shit hurt.
On their house.
That shit hurt bad. We seen this one too. We're watching Clone Wars. Okay. Toss it, toss it. It's just a Roomba, bro. You sure, my boy? That bitch bumps into something and it keeps going. Look. 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 See? Look.
Nick's grandmother's dog starts to growl toward the kitchen for no reason. Then the roaming Roomba seems to randomly start and stop, as if it's sensing something right in front of it. But there's nothing there. And finally, something falls from the top of the fridge. Now, as for the randomly stopping Roomba, Nick later shows that the little Roomba is functioning normally, and usually only does this when it is about to collide with something, like a person standing in front of it.
Can you try to step in front of that? So it just does that. Move away. So that comment says that the Roomba doesn't do that unless someone's in front of it.
And so in the video, we also see something fall. Well, Nick also explains this, and it's a little creepy.
It's a little
One
angel.
of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night.
Yeah, we've seen this
My grandma loves
one.
to collect little figurines. You see how far back they are. Genuinely. I mean, the significance of an angel falling and not legitimately anything else she has.
Nick says that now both of his grandmother's dogs have become
Satanas,
absolutely
my boy.
petrified of the kitchen. He says that both dogs sit and stare at the kitchen every night and often just refuse to enter that room.
I was watching my show and there's nothing there.
But then things get even creepier. Because one night, the Roomba at Nick's grandmother's house again just starts to act very strange.
Whoa. Whoa.
You do see somebody right there. Just, I don't know what the fuck that is though. Oh fuck no, bro. I'll be freaking the fuck out, bro.
Yo.
A happy face Roomba is crazy too, bro. Fuck that.
Oh, that's cool. Jesus!
Now, the Roomba following Nick around and crashing down the stairs is odd enough, because, well, they're just not supposed to do that. But the Roomba flipping over on its own has absolutely no explanation.
There's no shot.
Nick says that his grandmother found the Roomba in the living room and placed it back in the kitchen. He says that since this, the Roomba has just not moved again, despite having a full charge. But he does say that his grandma's 2 dogs are still scared of the device and often just stare at it. End of the road. Sam Rossi is an independent truck driver in South East Asia. He regularly posts his experiences and adventures as he drives his truck across the countryside of Indonesia. Late one night, Sam is driving his truck along a long, lonely stretch of road that locals claim is haunted by a dark spirit. Just after he crosses a bridge in the middle of nowhere, his truck suddenly breaks down.
Ya bener sampean, Apa jenenge? Tibake mesinku sing keder. Oh, wis tak servis ya, Lur ya. Hawane.
Sam can't understand what's wrong because he says that he's just recently had the truck checked and serviced. And this is when things take a terrifying turn.
Yo, Bao.
Aku saiki ngomong yo. Mambune moro-moro mambune gak enak, Lur.
A pungent smell.
Campur amis.
Jasmine mix.
Mambu melati campur
Mixed with something fishy. That's crazy.
Sapa iku? Sapa?
Ooh, y'all saw that?
Si ambu amis, Lur.
Oh, never mind. It's a fucking shadow.
Sapa? Hei, Tok, sapa iki? Welut. Muncul lah.
Sam smells something horrible and peers under his truck, only to see someone's bare feet that seem to be floating just above the pavement on the other side. But when he checks, there's no one there. After this spooky encounter and with his truck stalled on the road, Sam decides to get out of there and go find some help. Scurry videos. Now, these are videos that kind of fit this scary genre, but they're kind of goofy or funny. Maybe just goofy. Anyway, you decide. First up, a man spots something terrifying peering at him from the corner of his door frame.
Stop. Wow.
And then it was just his cat. But how did it get up there? Was it something supernatural? Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't anything supernatural. Next, we move on to something really scary that actually makes its way inside the
flying
door.
fucking cockroach. My fucking weakness, bro. Dude, I don't like flying. The normal cockroaches, oh yeah, I'll slam the fuck out of those any day. But the flying ones, bro, you're cooked. You lost me on that one, bro. You're on your own type shit, bro. Fuck that, dude. I mean, I've smacked one out of the sky with a chocolate before. With one of these, with the sandals. So, I mean, I'm pretty, you know, my expertise are fire.
Some say that this unfortunate woman never made it out of that room. And then some say she just stepped on that roach. Continuing on, sometimes we hear about strange things that are said to be the result of paranormal activity, but we only have the story and experience of the person who witnessed it. Case in point.
A fucking bastard cat, bro.
Afterwards, this very scared guy watched the CCTV, and he felt like an idiot, I would assume. Now, finally, if you believe in strange creatures and cryptids, well, the road maintenance crew in Australia is right there with you.
Hang on a goddamn minute. Hang on a goddamn minute. There's a fucking what in 40 kilometers? Where the fuck are we going?
Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you back again next time.
I'm gonna cry.
Alright, boys. Let me full screen real quick, boys and girls. Well, I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this fucking video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And yeah, I hope you guys and girls did enjoy the shit. If you did subscribe, please fucking click the bell icon, and you'll get a fucking notification on when I upload and stuff. I'm sorry if I'm fucking having trouble fucking speaking right now, bro. It's just I feel so sick right now. I feel a little bit tired. I think I burnt myself out, but it's okay. I love y'all. And as always, stay wicked. I think I'm gonna just do one upload, and this is gonna be the only one. I love y'all. Take care. Peace out.